properly providing it. See, cloud, we are configuring it. See, nowadays is agent based control is there. Say you are installing the one agent in the server, and
Okay.
this configuration command itself is synchronized with our Qualys server, like panic patch management is doing it. And also scanning means your IP address, put on the IP address range and scan it. That is also is possible. And if you want patch level scanning means it's available the option patch level and DB level or OS level, which one will providing it. And if you synchronize the patch management means is providing the you are given the sync to the that is the agent installed in the all the servers and routers, firewalls, all those things. Overall firewall means is installing in the firewall manager like that. All those things controlled in the agent based. Everything is synced to our Qualys or Nessus vulnerability tool itself is synced automatically. That command itself, that tool itself.
Okay.
So now understand your question.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. See, SIM basically that is the see top 10 SIM tool also is there. That is the QRadar and yes,
Splunk,
Splunk, yeah, Splunk tool list.
Google Chronicles,
Okay.
Yeah,
ArcSight.
majorly Oxide, yeah, so, correct. Oxide, RSA Envision, Oxide, HP, yeah, already HP Oxide is there.
Google Chronicle is there.
Any
Yeah,
any for
yeah, majorly QRadar is the best tool. It's a very costly, but and that is a very good one. SIM tool. See,
Azure Sentinel.
SIM. What is the SIM function? Anybody know?
So SIM is a security information and event management, which collects, all the logs and details about everything, basically everything. Like you can integrate everything with SIM. For example, you can integrate all the servers, all the machines, and even you can integrate the biometric for the employees. And every time when you want to see such logs, you can always see that. And major role of SAEM is you can correlate all the logs. For example, at what time user have entered into an organization and at what time user have logged into the machine, how many password failures user have faced, like everything you can look in a chronological order in the timing manner. So that's how SAEM works. And in some of the SAEM provider, they even provide alerts for even provide alerts, use cases, and everything to investigate alerts. So SIM is the major tool which is used in SOC operations center, and even some IT, IT department and IT team also can use the SIM for major many things.
So actually, it's a correlation, putting on raw logs in the user-friendly interface manner.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, correct. See, SAM basically SAM is a log monitoring. See, is capturing the log. All the SAM basically what is the best configuration? Centralized one log server is creating. Then your all the Windows log or firewall log or anything centralized log is collecting. Then is switch over to the SAM in correlating the rule. See, MITRE attack, I am explaining that time, MITRE attack. See, that configuration inbuilt, that SAM is there. See, this MITRE attack framework, all the configuration, all the process and config compliance, everything is inbuilt in QRadar, that tool itself, that SAM tool itself. You are only configuring in the correlation rule. That is if you coming for the antivirus, any virus is coming your system, immediately alert creating within second, like that your configuration done it. All the process in framework MITRE attack compliance is available. Only configuration you will do it is applying your environment. That's it. QRadar, that is the best tool. Splunk is the best tool, and so many tools there. But top 10 tool being better That is RSA Envision previously is 10 years back is okay, but nowadays it's not properly it's working. And HP oxide it's okay. Okay, majorly I'm using a Curador that is a Splunk and RSA Envision that is bit very tough, but oxide is okay. So these are all tools is there. Overall, that is the correlation for the that is the attacker is coming how to protect your environment. All the logs. See, majorly cyber crime or cyber team what is doing configuration is the very important for the overall our tool in the our environment. What is our environment which is mandatory for to the that is the mainter attack. All those things you are covered is the number one security. Almost 95% is covered. If you all those things are covered, it's not possible. It's not accepting management. So that's why very problem. See, if you blocked so many things, some our application itself is blocked. That's why we are allowing it. So, but all those things is possible to blocking. Only management is allowed. Will block it. But the thing is not here. It's not possible at all. Everything is possible. Only is management. It's acceptance. It's or is. So this is the SIM tool. Majorly SIM is what is purpose? Security information and event management. Log, one centralized log server is capturing all the servers and sent to the all the logs into SIM tool, and configuration correlation configuration is that rule is what is your configuration, and alert is coming automatically in mail or any way where configuration. It's coming by the mail, and immediately ticket generating all those things is automatic process. Everything is there, and creating the automatic process. So instant ticket is coming, and what is the ticket, and the firewall team is going, or the end users team is going, or Windows team is going, like that is segregating automatically in ticket itself. So team is immediately acting on the blocking of the IP address or URL and domain names, and other blocking the end user devices. A virus is coming for the end user, like removing the network to the device, like that process we are implementing. This is the SIM. We'll one by one we are explaining properly. And the configuration level change. How to identify configuration level change? Anyone know? See, basically, if you change any configuration, OS level, DB level, network level, or application level, how to you are aware? Administrator access is there, administrator is changing. How to aware ourselves? Any idea?
In AWS Cloud Trial, likewise, right?
No. Cloud Trial is a user-based access. User log in and log out. What is it? What is like audit log? Only is logging the log out and error capturing, like that is there. Configuration level change, yeah. See,
we can integrate with the particular device into the tool, right? Like SolarWinds. So after the change, right, I can compare what has been done. Say, for example, I'm shutting down one interface, or like I'm doing some configuration level in the router or switch or any server, right? I'm configuring. So I need to integrate with the tool. So tool will capture all the events, and it will compare what has been changed in the environment. Again, I can customize into an alert. If somebody unnecessarily changing the privilege, you can customize, like trigger a mail to the group or individual or administrator. So in this level, I can particularly track what is the parameters has been changed.
Application, see, SolarWinds is OS level and network level, and it's covered. But DB level, application level, it's covered or not, I think is a very complication only. But it's a correct answer.
Yeah, it can possible actually.
Tool is there. Amazon is providing the config. One config is available. Config or service is there. See, we are running the service. They see this service. AWS config is an inbuilt configuration. Anybody is touching in your environment, anything is automatically triggering your mail. See, if you change your application, like any changes is happened, is automatically triggering in your mail. That is the config. AWS config native tool is there. Like Jira, Jira is the one of the tool, change management tracker and tool is there. If you implementing properly, that is also it's a standard tool in environment currently. Jira and inbuilt tool also is there. So change management tool also, top 10 tool, can you search it? Your the Jira is the tool is there. This is the tool. This is change management and all those things is capturing. So this tool is all those things is capturing and do the analyze what is done and immediately is providing that is also, see, if you change management ticket process also is in the Jira. If you compare with the one person is given the any restart or any changes is given for the one ticket number, he is doing the additionally is doing the, see, he is providing the only read access for the user, but he is doing the shutdown or something is happened. What purpose? Can you ask what purpose you shut down? Only read access will be providing the user. Then you are doing the shutdown. So we are easy to capture in the tool itself and compare with the ticketing, change management ticket. That is the configuration level change. OS level, everything we are monitoring. See, this is all critical service to be enabled Cloud Watch. See, one of the Cloud Watch is the majorly Cloud Watch is the threshold value. Example, see, if your server 80% or CPU is going on, then you are switching to the immediately alert is coming. You are switching to the server or auto scaling and automatically is done it. Like that I am explaining already. That is the CloudWatch service is inbuilt AWS is there. And the CloudTrail is the user logs anything is doing the, what is the user login, what is the timing, date, everything is capturing. That's it. The centralized IT security monitoring tool also implementing all those things is inbuilt AWS cloud. All the cloud vendors is providing the centralized monitoring tool also is given. That is AWS a cloud hub is given. All the security service one simply is given. So these are all these are all mandatory for overall the security. See, our portion only covered MFA, SSO, and basic encryption and DLP is covered. Our portion. And IAM. IAM is a majorly is covered. I am explaining IAM. What is IAM?
Identity access management is basic.
Yes, sorry, go on.
Yeah, okay.
So it's basically into RBAC, right? So it's basically depending upon what is your role and what is your, who are you basically, and what is your access level, what is the privilege which is being given to you.
Yes, correct. That's it. See, IAM is the identity access management. See, administrator, one guy is there. That is the topmost, correct? See, other than guys, you are providing L1 access, L2 access, or user access. See, simply we are in user, any one user, say account guy or HR guy is coming, you are providing the only user access, correct? Administrator only accessing the admin user. See, example, see our AWS login itself is coming. See, sign in, I am put on the sign in. See, this is the root user. Root user means it's administrator user. IAM user means that is only accessing in the service. What is service you are given? That service only is accessing. That is the IAM user. Root user means all the access, all the EC2 instance, OS, installation, everything is available. This is the different root user, IAM user. So basically IAM user only IAM user is there. So that's why single sign-on very important. See, all the users is logging in the single sign-on is integrated to the AD or integrated to the RHD. Any red dot is there, your server is running in the red dot. Can you implement the single sign-on or AD integration is there majorly covered AD integrated all the companies. If you are deleted in the user in Active Directory is simply deleted all the application. So single sign-on, you are integrated all the applications to the integrated the AD, then you are deleted in the user in one Active Directory, all the application automatically deleted. So our easily control user access management. So user access review, all those things is covered in identity access management. That's why easy to prevent you our access. Prevention. We are majorly covered. Only we are providing users is a control. Majorly infrastructure is doing it. Only we are termination portion we are monitoring. That is a security portion. See, if you user is resigned or terminator or abscond, immediately deactivation in all the application and OS. That is a majorly all the environment is doing it. If you single sign-on implemented in all the application, easily we are doing the Active Directory. Active Directory is a properly timely based and timely and date based is completely deactivated or not monitoring. That is the we are controlling it. This is IAM control. See, majorly IAM configuration here AWS identity access management. You can specify who or what can access this service resource in AWS. Centrally and grind permissions and analyze access to refine permissions. See, identity access management apply in grind. This is you are providing the who will be access. What is the provision is given. Only is providing the 2 to 3 access and what is given is the S3 bucket is there. That is the key management service is there and S3 bucket is there and EC2 instance is there. If you want what is providing the EC2 instance, only EC2 instance only is accessing. That is the majorly IAM use. So now understand IAM, what is understand? See, your portion is covered IAM, MFA, SSO. That's it. See, majorly this is 3 and IAM. That's it, SSO. This is all you are covered. So this is very important, yeah. Your subject wise. I am sharing. See, guys, I am sharing Vishnu Priya all the documents. I think he shared with you, or if you not shared, he shared today. Okay.
Not
all
yet,
the
sir.
documents I shared. Huh?
So far, not like that, sir. Better you can share.
Yeah. This is on. I think yesterday only it's coming for out of station. Today he'll share. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We didn't get any notes, sir.
Yeah. Yes. Today he shared. See. Don't
Even last week's classes notes only if you can get to the
No.
Classes.
Yeah. See, Jagdish, you can also share, right, in the chat itself, if it's very important. Yes, obviously we can do, you can give to Vishnu Priya, but in the chat also, if you click and share the file, so it would be helpful, right? Yeah, just, no, not their attachment is there, right? In the box you can attach.
Ma'am, can you attach the link, ma'am?
Anyway, so don't worry, we'll share. Okay. We'll moving on presentation. We'll do it after completed. I will do it. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So basically, identity access management only providing the user access for the who is the L1, L2, L3, and user in the server accessing and who will the accessing the user, like client application, client server access, overall control in the centralized manner. Identity access management is a major portion. Everything is a single sign-on. We are integrated in the Active Directory, single sign-on configuration. Then overall control all the application running on the single password, like Windows password itself, same of all the application, or ERP application or AutoCAD application, anything. So all the passwords in single application, single password authentication done it. That is the single sign-on. MFA, that is already we are explained what is the MFA, and the DLP also explained. So what is the guard duty? Anyone know guard duty? See, so nothing. See, SIM tool is the guard duty. Here, see, cloud Amazon is providing the guard duty is the service name. Same, we are is capturing all those things. Cloud trial, cloud watch, VPC. That is the VPC is the network logs. S3 events. That is the storage buckets, storage logs, and DNS logs. All those things is capturing the logs, and configuration inbuilt is that if you want your configuration rule is available, can you configuring it? Then same alert, same like guard duty, our Splunk, like this is inbuilt. That is Amazon itself is given. So all the cloud vendor is given own native service. If you want installed QRadar or Splunk or any other service, all those things service also is available. Same like our Android, our app, how will be installed your applications, like go to Play Store and install. Like that we are going to the stores, we are getting in the purchasing it. That is the license is there, open source also is there. Can you buy it and install your environment and monitoring it. If you inbuild guard duty itself, you it's using it, that is also will providing it, Amazon. So understand. So I will be working architecture. So guard duty same, I'm telling S3. So all those things is capturing in the guard duty rule is available. Then is S3 bucket, the containers, that is the virtual container OS, is the instance workloads, account of users, like cloud trial, all those things, cloud watch, everything is configured in the configuration inbuilt that guard duty is capturing, and all the logs it's detecting what is the malicious, any malicious attackers is coming. That intelligent detector is there in guard duty itself. So is detect and you take the action. That is the alert is coming for your mail or any SMS or SNS service is there. So SNS, that is the service notification service, that is coming for your automatic SMS message is coming. Like you are monitoring and immediately action is capturing in your instant tool, like your service now or CA tool, like you are configuring it. After everything is capturing in the tool. So all those things, this is attacker was storage team means storage person, DB person is blocking in the all the attack and website, everything is DNS, all those things monitoring. So this is the process in the architecture. So next, the MSC also one of the services running. So MSC is one of the same like this is the MSC. What is the MSC means? This is the DLP. Purely DLP is inbuilt DLP Amazon MSC. That is that you are running the MSC. So is discover all those logs. See all the AWS is stored the logs. All the data is stored in S3 buckets only. So I am configuring the one file and one web page like that. So all the storage in S3 only. So basically DLP, all the data is capturing in the S3 bucket, is monitoring then capturing your file. If you configuring the Aadhaar card or bank check or any PAN number like that, you are capturing. If you is matching your keywords, is blocking it. It's not allowing the outside. Like Amazon is providing in the MSC service. DLP service I am explaining, so many DLP antivirus itself is given. Like MSC tool is given in the overall environment that you are configuring in one region. That region itself is overall covering in the S3 bucket. That is covered automatically. It's covered that MSC. Say simply put on the MSC service name in the service. We are installing the last time EC2 instance. Like configuration MSC is the tool. So inbuilt tool is there. So config, I am explaining already config. What is the config? Config is the any changes in the application level, network level, OS level, anything is the inbuilt AWS tool is monitoring. See, this is the config. Config record and another normalize the change into the consist of the format. See, any changes is happen user level or application level, evaluate the record, and this is the majorly these are all the service only capturing the changes is happen. API, any website or API call, anything changes is happen. API config is console is in the configuration is there. Is anything is happen is capturing the configuration. And the SNS service, that is the SNS service is notification service, is doing the notification. CloudWatch, any CloudWatch level, see if your service is shut down or your service is CPU level is high or anything is a threshold value setting is happen, config is alert is coming, immediately you are doing the action. So S3 bucket, any S3 bucket level changes, data will be changing. One data web page is running in the service, web service. That web service itself, any configuration changes happen, that is triggering the configuration table. Can you ask to the team for what is that? You are changing it. Your ticket is there or not? Change management ticket is there or not? Can you check it? This is the process overall in our environment or any top standard we maintaining. These are all the configuration process. So everything is a simple, yeah. You are putting on the config. That's it. This is automatic. That is a capturing. Your service is running API, SNS, CloudWatch, S3 bucket is running. Automatic is capturing. So only service enabling. That's it. So simply put on the service in the like EC2 instance. We have monitoring. You can install next finish. That's it. So very simple, but we are monitoring very important, and configuration simply alert only we are creating. That's it. So CloudTrail, the tracking AWS environment. How to tracking means this is the CloudTrail is the one of the major user. See, this is the architecture. So CloudTrail record users activity API usage in AWS services. So nowadays all the web service is running in the API management only. That is the WSO2 is a majorly nowadays using. See, WSO2 is a web application API configuration tool. That is the application call. That is the configuration. See, any user is coming for the example Flipkart is not aware the Flipkart. See, what is the Flipkart IP? What is the Flipkart URL? Like not aware is changing totally. Like NATing. API is changing the overall gateway level control for the API web pages. So all those things is CloudTrail is monitoring what is the users is logging, anything changes is happened, is monitoring and providing the say store S3 bucket, any S3 bucket level delivery changes, and API calls level, any activity is doing it, and analyzing the recent events, AWS clouds. Everything is auditing and security monitoring and operation troubleshooting. See example, your S3 bucket, any web page level, coding level, anything changes happen, any application level, coding level, anything happen, or any user something logging, log out, all those things is capturing. If you this logs using for the forensic identification, our post. See, if you postmortem, anybody is something is happened, we are doing the postmortem. That body is capturing what is that is a knife or anything is there like that. We are investigating like that. We are log investigating, user log investigation purpose. This easy to cloud trail. All the logs is there. So log very important, yeah. Cyber crime, all the auditor, basically system log, application log, and audit log very important. Can you definitely enable? Then only we are anything is happened, then only easy to identify who is the login, who is the accessing, what purpose is happened. RSA root cause analysis purpose very log very useful. So CloudWatch, I'm already explained how to working. See, it's collecting the logs and monitoring. See, threshold value we are setting it. See, this is the, if you 25% or 75% or 90%, if you setting the your OS is acting the analyze and send the monitoring application monitoring system wide resource is sending the notification. So same like CloudWatch, you put on the service CloudWatch and installing the next step finish. That's it. Very simple. Can you log in and do it? Yeah. See, security very important. See, why security hub very important? See, anyone know the security hub?
We need always defense, likewise country.
The security hub means, see, centralized control. Yeah, all the service is inbuilt. See, is providing the security hub. God duty is the SIM tool. SIM tool is the very high-end tool. That is also is monitoring. All the service is monitoring here. Security hub is the one of the overall. See here, Amazon Inspector is the vulnerability assessment tool. That is the Qualys, Nessus, like that tool is monitoring Amazon Inspector, God duty, system managers, AWS health monitoring, AWS config, any configuration change, firewall, AWS firewall and WAF, AWS IAM access, URL access, massive, DLP. DLP also is monitoring, overall monitoring. Anything this happen, any monitoring, anything this service, any alert is coming, immediately is centralized coming. See, so many regions, so many people, lakhs of data, so many servers, lakhs of servers running. That time you are watching one service is not possible at all. So that's why AWS is providing the centralized monitoring tool. You are watching lavishly in one set of screen itself. You are only monitoring and do the action. This is also CAS and PCI called certified control overall security hub. That is the compliance is matching with them. If any attacker is coming for the malicious IPs is automatically blocking if your configuration done it.
Sir, you've gone mute.
Okay, sorry, I am not mute at all. Somebody mute here. Okay, anyway. See, security hub very important. Okay, voice audible. See, security hub very important. So the services are all very costly. Very costly. See, all the services inbuilt itself is coming. That's why very costly. But if you enable very security your environment, properly, easily monitoring your environment. Otherwise, if you use environment, it's not possible to monitoring at all. Your administrator team, one guy is something is doing, and the SOC guys one something is doing, and the AWS application guy configuration is done something doing, vulnerability assessment one guy is doing in the activity in the peak hours itself, scanning or the something is doing. If you running the scanning, he is monitoring immediately what is doing is cut out it. You are removing it, that fellow itself. So like that, we are centralized monitoring is very important. The cloud security is a majorly covered all those things, security services. Inspector is the same like our vulnerability assessment. See, inbuilt center of internet security benchmark, all the service benchmarks and everything is covered. That vulnerability inspector, that is Amazon inspector, vulnerability management like Qualys and Nessus, like the tool. Inbuilt tool itself is running automatically. If you configure the inspector, if your server and storage, all those things is running the automatically. Same inspector is running the security hub, Amazon bridge, PCR, all those things integrated. These are all the overall inspector, your configuration inbuilt in this service. You are running the inspector means is capturing the vulnerability assessment, is running the inspector also. So overall security hub is running the security hub, Amazon bridge, ECR, your elastic containers service. All those things is capturing and automatically is running the real-time scanning. Yeah, it's not running time-based. He is running real time. Lively is running. If you one OS is put on the OS, that patch anything is missed, is immediately is coming the patch missing. So understand? Anyone it's not properly understand, please stop here. So this is the inspector. So other shield. This is a very costly tool. See, this is also, see, basically shield is perform a WAF is the very huge. WAF is itself very security. See, web application firewall itself very security is application level security is there. See, the firewall manager itself, firewall itself very all the IP address, all those things is blocking it. All those things is monitoring and protecting it. That is the AWS shield. So if you enable the shield, AWS configuration, firewall, all those things is totally monitoring and preventing. That is the, see, protection against a large and sophisticated denial of service attack. So events from layer 3 to layer 7 targeting your application. Say layer 3 to layer IP level 2 application level layer wise is monitoring, and what is the alert is blocking it. So that is the shield. That shield you put on the AWS service name shield and run it. This service are you are already configuring it. Then is monitoring all those things, is putting on the blocking it. This is very costly. I am enabling it. That time is 67,000 is coming bill. Only is a yearly basis enable. All the security services very costly. If you possible to enable, immediately deactivated, or otherwise any bill coming, can you log the AWS and immediately you are put on the I am student, like that you can tell is reducing it. Okay. So web application firewall. See, anyone web application firewall, how it working web application firewall? Anyone explain? I am already little bit explained.
All the, whenever there is a hit coming for the web server, it will place between the ISP, IP will be public IP will be connected with the web application firewall. All the requests will be forwarded to the web server through web application firewall after the security.
Yeah. See, basically same firewall. Our firewall I will be working. See, basically any outside guy is coming, or inside guy is outgoing is going. See, here is a gateway. Like a web application, running in the so many web application is centralized, is configuring in the web application is the gateway. So if you attacker is coming for the your website, web application is the gateway. If you rule is accepted, then only guy is touch with your website. That's it. That is the rule is there, and so many rule inbuilt rule itself configuration web application Amazon itself is providing. If you want your security point of view, you are configuring the rules also possible. That is the AWS firewall manager, and the WAF AWS WAF is there. If you enable the WAF AWS WAF, that is the cloud front application load balancer, API gateway, AWS app sync. In the policy, in the inbuilt policy is there. That is the WAF policy is there. That rule is allowed, then is allowing. If it's not allowed, blocking the sites. All those things, SQL injection and the HTTP attack, denial of service attack, and brute force attack, like the attacks, all those things is blocked. Then only allow the proper users only accessing the websites. Like a WAF is controlling, is inbuilt configuration. Amazon itself is providing the configuration inbuilt. If you enable the only services, that's it. If you want, you want customized rule also, you can customize. That is also possible. So this is the WAF they are using it. Simply put on the WAF, yeah. That is the your console. You are simply on the WAF, and the next. These are all services. If you running it, is automatically is capturing it. But your API call IPs and all those things is you are providing the WAF. Then only its configuration is possible. Understand? See, yes or no, something is provided. Even yeah, then only I am. What are hello?
But I'm on mute, so that is fine.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Okay, good.
Yes. Basically, API gateway, that is the majorly web applications. See, web application also your chapter is coming. See, web application majorly the single sign-on same like.
Sir, this API gateway is different from the web application firewall part, or it's a part of a web application firewall?
See, this is a web application firewall. See, this is a part of the. See, part of the one of the configuration. Web application firewall. That is the gateway inbuilt. WSO2 is acting as the. See, WSO2 is one of the tool. Yeah. Open source tool. Open source technology provider found in 2008 platform integrated application. Yes. See, your intranet is that. See, locally so many applications running. One Oracle application is running. One finance application is running. but is integrated one gateway is there, correct? That is the WSO is accessing. One point of view. Another point of view, if you configuring in the WAF, that is the outside world, that time also API gateway, anybody is coming for your environment, that is blocking your URL. That is also, it is simply is a API gateway means application programming interface gateway. So your application, web application is one application running. If you put on the application name or firewall, that is the URL name purely you are put on the Flipkart, it's coming star hash like that is coming, correct? So if you switch over the name, that is the API gateway is doing it. That is the WSO tool is doing it. That is the purely auth2 authentication. All those things is the configuration is there. See, this is the auth2 is the one of the OAuth, sorry.
Sir, I also want to add some light here. Like web application should be something like which will give that user interface services. API is something like that. UI can able to access that API services, or maybe some other third-party integration can able to access our API services. So to manage all the API services, we are having this API gateway to centrally manage all the APIs which our industry is going to publish to the outside world. So to manage this, maybe web application should have a different logins like user ID and password. For this API gateway alone, we need to have a different authentication mechanism, like how SAR has discussed about the OAuth standard. So those things we are separately managing. So this should be different from the web application firewall as well. Maybe we can route this traffic also through the web application firewall if it is having a capability of this API security also. Mostly in our industry, we have seen like WAF mostly don't have the API security. Maybe they can add as extra feature and they will sell it as for more cost. But mostly API gateways are different from the web application firewall and this web also.
See, API gateway is the majorly using WSO2 tool. We are using it. See, simply is a gateway. See, Flipkart you are typing, then is switching to the so many Flipkart star dot like that is given. See that authentication. So is not properly. If the Flipkart server is not mentioned in the URL. So that's why he's changing the URL names and like that. That's it. Is a gateway protection purpose. WSO2 open source we are using it. OAuth authentication and majorly using it. And one more authentication also is using. Anybody know the other than authentication? I think one authentication is there.
So there are multiple like OAuth, barring token, and like we can use the normal username and password in some cases.
Yes.
And some cases we can use the keys like API keys and all.
So majorly API gateway is protecting your URL is switching to the other different URL like Flipkart typing is star like that is coming. If you proper URL is coming, attacker easily attack to your server. That's why it's switching your gateway level. And WAF is controlling ruling. Only allow this person, only allow the authenticated person, like that is ruling it, and is protecting the malicious attackers is blocking it, like WAF using it. So I will be working in API gateway in AWS. So user and mobile and IoT devices, anything, API gateway is only basic control. So WSO tool like that is configuring, and API gateway catch CloudWatch, and then allow the users server. So this is a Lambda, Nikinis, and the services, that all services is monitoring in the API gateway. Then all the web application in the gateway. So allow the users, if you possible, to allow like that. That configuration is that. That is OAuth is the majorly authentication process. That is the authentication purpose gateway, API gateway using it, WSO2. So majorly, see, and one more things, the database is the majorly is a covering security point of view. All the security purpose, it's a external world is not providing the directly accessing to the database. So security purpose, we are putting on the local LAN only accessing in the database and configuring it. Then is connecting to the overall netting process only, connecting to the database. That is the control for the database security point of view. And the database control also security, so many security level is there, IAM control, all those things. So here secret manager is there. Overall secret manager here to manage, retrieve the rotate database credential, API keys, and the secret throughout the lifecycle. Here security point of view, secret manager. So overall database control, all those things is secret manager is monitoring and capturing the inbuilt tool itself, database control, overall database. Any database is enabled, that is your service secret manager services enabled is all those things is capturing and providing the CloudWatch. You are integrating the CloudWatch Cloud Trail. CloudWatch means user integrated is alarm is coming. CloudWatch enabled, that is a threshold value, anything database level server is running, that is also capturing and monitoring in the secret manager. That secret manager is receiving in the alarm. So that is the database level also. Inbuilt audience, AWS itself secret manager service is given. These are all major services, security services overall covered. That is the RDS, how will be called here like that. That is a database team is doing. Finally, see, finally, what is the conclusion? See, majorly we are all those things is covered. See, we are configuring all those things. Simply see, we are put on the database and put on the security SIM tool, security hub, secret manager, and the API, WAF, firewall, all those things is completed. Everything is completed. What is the major issue? What is the major issue? Tell me.
Network or environment in a safe manner actually. So for that only, so we are implementing so many control and strengthening, hardening. This is the main purpose to implement our environment. So it should be like attack mitigation. So we should be safe actually in terms of data loss or in terms of any bugs or vulnerability. So that is securing our environment in one-liner. For that we are using different tools.
Yeah. See, that's why my question, what is that? See, we are configuring all those things, API, gateway, this, see, all the services, see, we are, first we are doing this. All the will be enabled, everything is properly enabled, everything enabled, all the service enabled. What is the major conclusion? See, if you...
It's a business continuity plan.
See, that is the process, yeah. See, business continuity plan also you have put on the your environment is secured, your environment secure.
Yeah.
What is the final conclusion means I am telling that what is the pure security is main objective, correct? What is our objective? Full control of the security, correct? Your environment, proper security is there. Any attacker is coming, it's not possible to attack your environment, any internal or external, correct? That is our motto, correct?
Okay.
What is the conclusion? See, our conclusion, majorly our configuration very important here. Proper configuration very important. Any configuration, or security device configuration, or our application configuration, your server configuration, your database configuration, everything. It's a proper, see, AWS security, see, conclusion, what is the AWS abundant security service making the challenge to pick the right one of your specific needs. If you look to the solution specific security use case, it's worth diving into AWS cloud security learning resource, and it's the vulnerability only is the AWS security. So work with mission in ensure the cloud assets properly configuring in from the start. See, this is the very important configuration. Enabling the tool is not a proper solution. See, we are enabling the tool. If your configuration, your OS is not ordered, your DB is not ordering, your DB administrator is not proper privilege control, your configuration, DB configuration itself is properly configured, and your application running in your application itself is not properly application. It's a local local software. See, some software is running the if loop. So many if loop is running. That is also is a configuration gap. See, understand?
Yeah, that's all. So putting a firewall is not the matter, but right? If you allow any, then there is no need of firewall, right? So
yes. See, basically configuration, see, you are putting on all the device, everything, your configuration very important. Security configuration, you see, if you call security configuration also majorly very important, but your OS level, OS level auditing, OS level user access management, everything is here. Configuration, see, application, web application running, that application, what is the properly is maintaining the software, testing, everything. Then only is that application is a very quality of the application. So configuration is a majorly covered. So security guy, configuration checking very important. And what is the configuration? How will be configured? Your learning. The learning is the very so important. So all those things, OS level, DB level, application level, configurations, and security devices level configuration, you are engaged with the configuration and learning the configuration. So standard configuration is a mandatory. So all those things is available in the notes. So configurations is if not possible to all the configurations are properly maintained or not, is not possible. So all those things is checklist is there. Can you audit it and getting the configuration and go through it, and any gap is there, can identify and inform to the team. Like that.
Do you have any third-party tool which monitoring its configuration apart from the AWS tools? Is there anything famous tool like that?
See, nowadays all the brands is given here so many tools. Yeah, Cisco uses umbrella. That is a centralized umbrella means is the overall is providing is telling overall and given the security. You are like that. It's not possible at all. See what guys somebody is telling firewall any put on the any or something you are configuring it, but little bit your configuration is gap is there. It's not identified at all here. Tool. You are a tool. See, tool is helping, but the tool itself configuration is must. You understand? Yeah. See, somebody is asking question. Understand the answer? My answer. See, so many Palo Alto also Paranoma, something. So many application is given. Security cloud level security tools is given. but the configuration very important. The tool also configuration is very important. Understand?
Panorama. Yeah, panorama.
Yeah, panorama.
Yeah.
So many applications. See, Zscaler is there. So many centralized tool is there. Say like security hub, security hub. Telling the AWS like panorama, Palo Alto panorama, and Zscaler. That centralized tool is there, and the checkpoint also tool is there. I'm putting down the checkpoint tool. Just a minute. So tool is there. See, finally conclusion. If you want, you are buying the tool. That is the not a proper. See, cloud god. That is the is telling. See, cloud god is the checkpoint is providing the overall security. Cloud god. See, is given this cloud god. See, inbuilt developer security, if you securely configure, then only developer security is there. Providing the developer access, see, developer itself is accessing the production server. What will be the security guard duties if your environment? That is the configuration gap, yeah. See, understand?
Okay.
My worry. See, basically, configuration level. Auditing and configuration level, checklist based you are doing in your environment, then only controlling your proper control. So that is also is possible. See Azure and AWS Azure and GCP cookbook I will share with you. See, best practice is there. See example. See MS SQL best practice. MS SQL database service. If you enable your environment, what is the best practice? Built-in Azure database MS SQL logs. Azure monitoring logs. This is a best practice, and enable the audit logs and Azure monitoring service detect failed connections. Like services you are enabling, then this configuration is enabled or not. You are checking your environment. If you enable is not enabled configuration level, that is the gap. You understand? Same like how will be MySQL security best practice. This book are given. So like that security checklist is there. If you ensuring it, all the configuration, then only security properly completed your environment. You understand now, Ji? Somebody asking what is the tool is there. Tool is there, but basically your configuration, your application servers and database servers and OS level servers is running, and the client your system is running. All those things is configuration itself is gap is there. If you running the tool is capturing in the lax level of vulnerabilities.
Excellent, sir. Thank you. Can we get that checklist?
Yeah. So now I will share this just a minute. Say how will be attachment. See.
Clear போட்டுட்டாங்க கடையில இல்ல.
No, actually this chat box doesn't have. That's it.
I think that that feature is not available, but within your organization only attachment it's enabled. I don't think so. It is there, Jagdish.
Sure. They will share. Yeah, no issue. Vishnu Priya is given. I was given all those things, all the document, everything is given already. Okay.
Checklist is very.
This is the conclusion. Anybody doubts when you ask? So cloud security overall the covered. So what is your final any is there? Can you ask?
To add some points of the last question which he was asking. So he was just wanted to know, is there any alternative tools apart from the AWS to monitor the security? So there are several tools.
HPNA, HP network automation tool is there, so it can track your configurations. HP NAS previously, now it's called HPNA. HP network automation is a very famous tool. You
Yeah, also there are some other tools like SolarWinds, as the person said. Like we have SolarWinds, that has the that is
module.
basically a monitoring tool that has all the
No,
feature. Like
it
it can
has
monitor
no,
everything.
it has a separate module, right? SolarWinds, if you
Yeah,
see, it's a monitoring tool, but it has integral, so many integral. If you need to have configuration management, so you need to
yes,
purchase
yes.
or buy that specific module. It will not come as a default.
Yeah, exactly. It is just an alternative of AWS. We can have it, and also Dynatrace. There is another tool which is basically themselves they used to call AI based monitoring tool, and it can also monitor.
So any other questions? Yeah. See, these are all tools. The checkpoint, cloud guard, Aqua security, Palo Alto also is there. See, McAfee, Palo Alto, Prisma Cloud, Trend Micro, Cloud One. Like that tool is there. But mandatory, majorly network portions. See, one guy is telling network configuration, overall environment configurations, and application level configuration, OS level configuration, DB, very important DB level configurations. All those things is properly, and user level management and privilege access management. All those things is mainly password. That is all the application and network level, OS level, everything is a password authentication control. Everything is properly integrated to the ADR's single sign-on. So everything is a configuration. Yeah. So configuration is a major part. If you majorly configuration misconfiguration only, it's a very drawback. See, our attack is coming. See, what is that? Virus.
Oh,
What is this? That is a ransom. Yeah,
ransomware.
ransomware. Basically, SMB is a configuration. Yeah, SMB is a version. Configuration is properly is not disabled, or the version update is not available, properly updated, and the patch is not updated, and configuration disabled is not properly done yet. That's why it's coming. See, if you patch antivirus and patch and SMB disable, everything is properly done it, it's not possible to is coming. See, configuration level. See, vulnerability tool, everything is alert is happened. But our configuration, our management is properly patched, it's not done it. It's a gap. It's a conclusion, majorly configuration and patch management and up to date. That is the very
So that
important.
is that is the reason, like, so organization
CTS6
go for penetration testing. How flawless configuration you are making into your configuration items, CAs in your organization. So that's what is the level of security? It's a perimeter or your LAN or your run. So how you are securing? That is the reason we organization go for quarterly based penetration testing and based on your configurations and internal audits.
Yes, correct. See, that is also, see, Microsoft, you know, the last week, last week means Wednesday is Apple. Microsoft service is down.
Yeah, outage. Yeah, so Microsoft Teams, Outlook, there was a global outage happened
Yeah.
3 days back. Yes.
Yeah. See, Microsoft is providing 99.9 percentage is SLA, but itself is down its upper. That is the, see, something inside is a configuration, something is happened. See, all the security, everything tool, everything is there, correct?
Yeah. Even
Somebody,
for Google few months back, right, there was a network loop, BGP misconfiguration in the data center because of configuration. It's a WAN routing issue
see,
due to
at
the
least who
configuration.
told outage is not there. See, Microsoft it's happened outage. Yeah. See, 2 hours is outage is happened. That is the majorly 99.9 percentage downtime. That is the, see, what is happened is disaster, what is happened, disaster recovery and BCP, we don't know. That is happened 2 hours. All those things. I think Chennai is not working majorly, but Bangalore, all those services working or not. Somebody Kannada guys is telling. Anybody Bangalore guys? Anything? It's a Microsoft is working. Your end?
No, it's a global outage. Right? It was intermittent, right? We cannot say specifically this region. There was a global outage. It happened different time zones, Jagdish.
Oh, okay. See, that is also my
So
son.
that's true. The future security hack, ransomware hack. So this happened a couple of days back. The U.S. government, which is FBI, which takes care of the the security for US, they actually hacked into the hackers. There is a ransomware hack called Hive, HIVE. So FBI actually hacked the hackers and they disabled them. So this is one of the big achievements in terms of security, as such. So US was projecting it as a big time, saying we hacked the hackers. So this happened last week again. I think that's one small update I got to share. So this is actually ethical hacking, which means lawful hacking to ensure the hackers are disabled. So this is one of the major ransomware called Hive, HIVE. So I think it's disabled now.
See, that is also batch management or configuration is mismatching and gap is there. That's why. See, everything is a proper configuration. Finally, everything is a configuration. Yeah. Finally, it's a configuration only conclusion. So properly configuration very important and ensuring the overall levels. So auditing level everything. So this is my conclusion. And one more thing, see, Ola application, see, Ola one scam happened, Ola electrical bike, one website is creating, that fellow hackers is creating the Ola website and getting the money to the peoples. All those things, see, one website, same like Ola website is creating. And it's online booking only. Ola Ola electrical bike is providing the online transaction only. It is like he is creating the own website and providing the money for the getting the money for the people. 1,000 people, I think 1,000 plus people is affected. Then he is closed it. Now also it's not identified till now. We are not identified that Ola website who is the creator. We don't know. Guys, Ola website is not hacked. Ola website is creating.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Almost
actually,
crore of amount has been scammed on this.
See, one vehicle itself 1 lakh. You see, one guy, anybody is logging in the site, he is asking the call to the guys immediately to your booked number is created. Please transfer your amount, like that is getting in touch with the peoples and get the money. See, these are also brand monitoring tool is there. You know the brand monitoring tool, that is the XVigil, so many brand monitoring tool is there, G. So if your site brand monitoring, tool, that is the XVigil, so many tool is there. See,
also, yeah. So to Verizon, it's a right now site. I think they will issue certificate whether you are genuinely to that particular legitimate site. Verizon is the GoDaddy, and Verizon it's a major players in this website verification.
Yeah. If you Verizon and you put on it, and otherwise also this is a tool is there, XVigil. If your web page is creating same name or like that, anything, this alert is coming. Say your website is coming for the alert. your same like somebody is creating this IP like that is coming. So then you are sent to the mail to the cybercrime. Then the act as the cybercrime is acting the 15 days or 1 month. Is verification done it, all the DNS name, everything, domain name, everything is given. Then is blocking that URL. That is the process is that. So majorly we are engaged with the legal team. So legal team only touch with the cybercrime. We are informed to the only IP and web page is creating the this tool is alert is coming. So this kind of attack also has happened. So this is one of the way. So many ways that hacking process also. So we are doing the daily basis news and certain sectors and monitoring the hacking news like that. Then only we are aware what is the happen in the market. So finally, this is my conclusion. Any doubt other than our subject? So, Mr. Priya.
Sir, from an exam perspective, are we covering only AWS, nothing to do with Azure or GCP, anything to do with those?
See, only AWS, same name, yeah. See, Azure means, see, GCP, everything is the same name, only changes, yeah. See, technology is the same only. See, if you API gateway or vulnerability assess, WAF, firewall manager, everything technology, see, this technology is the same. So antivirus, patch management, encryption, DLP, MFA, MDF, there is a concept, everything is the same. So understanding the concept is very, very important. So keyword of that is see AWS I am using. You put on the Google AWS as Azure cloud service name, like you want service name is coming here. Services names.
It's a comparison, right? It's a project. Yeah, it's
very important, very important. It's a concept. It's not a sure you Google anything. See, same only, same you are, see, same easy to install means I think Azure is a something image. No. Something, see, all those things, the service name is there. Can you go through it and open the service name is there. That's it. It's not a big issue. Same only. Concept is the same. Only name only want. This is IAM. You put on the IAM service name and different name is there. AWS. Azure. That Google. But Azure and Google is the same using here. Security means security. EC2 means that is the instance VM. Like that is a virtual VM. I think virtual VM. Azure is a virtual VM. Comparison book is there. So many Telegram can you download it. The 3 books is the same services name. Everything is a book itself is there. Can you download it Telegram books? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Yeah. See, that is it's not a big. So, what is the service is running? That service, what is that in Azure? Almost Azure and same name using here. Security means security, firewall means firewall, like that. Google and using it Azure.
Yes, sir, the concept will remain the same. So what you said is correct. So the concept will remain, only the technical names will keep changing.
Yeah, the technical name only can you download in the web page. Yeah. I'm also downloading the web page. See, all the subject you are not memorized here. So download in the website. What is the comparison? IAM means what is the IAM service name is there. Can you put on the Azure the service name and installing it. That's it. Understand now?
Sir, got it.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, see, that is a comparison book also. See, this is the cloud security. Download the document. The download, can you download it? This is easily getting it. It's available. If you are getting it, I'm share with your Vishnupriya. Vishnupriya is there? Vishnupriya? So, okay, guys. So, I will inform to the Vishnupriya. She will share with you all the documents. I will share it already. But I will share the 2 days back only. He is in out of station. Now only reach there. He will share it immediately. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Today.
Can you share the attendance link, Jagdish?
Hari?
Sir,
Actually, attendance link and all he cannot share. Only Vishnu Priya, the coordinator, she has to share.
She is not there, right? Who
we mark her
is there to coordinate today?
Maybe not
Is
sure.
not there. Who can share
Okay,
it?
actually there is a person
For
who
today.
used to. Yeah, actually there is a person who used to coordinate with Vishnu Priya. His name is Karthik, I guess. So maybe if he is online, maybe
He
if
is
he
the
can't
one
do
for
the then he
he is the one coordinating for this